capacity addition may be a bit of a spillover into FY26. Let's ask that to Mr. Praveer Sinha, CEO and MD of Tata Power, Johnson, right now on the show. Mr. Sinha, thank you so much for taking the time out. It's good talking to you. It's been a while. Thank you so much for joining in.
Thank you very much, Niraj. Always a pleasure to be part of your show.
Thank you, sir. So how would you summarize the quarter, sir? I mean, if you look at the headline numbers, they look in line. One of the reports says that the modules segment is shining, but capacity addition has shown a bit of a drag. How would you sum up the quarter?
I think what we need to look at is that how the core businesses are doing, because if the fundamentals of the company are good, then the core business will do good. The other businesses which are non-core, sometimes they give you some profit, but they may not be so consistent going forward. So all our core businesses have done very well. Our generation has always been the cash cow and has performed well. Our T&D has done very well. Our Odisha Discom has started showing very good results, and that is the trend you will see going forward, because many of the legacy issues that we had in Odisha, we've been able to overcome that. Our AT&C losses have improved. So also our customer service, reliability and all has improved tremendously. And what you have seen in Q4, that will be the trend going forward for the whole year in Odisha. Similarly, for our manufacturing of the solar cells and modules, exceedingly well performance in the fourth quarter. That will be the trend going forward, because the whole year we will see the full impact of the cell and module plant operating at full capacity. Similarly, rooftop has done exceedingly well in the Q4. That will again become the benchmark for performance during the year. So I think you will start seeing many of the things that we had started or had taken initiative to invest. Those results will start coming from in the whole year of FY26.
So if Odisha indeed does as well as it has done in Q4, then the base effect comes into play for you as well for FY26, sir, I presume. And also, TP Solar performance was strong too. You reckon that will continue?
Absolutely right. And, the cell and module plant, both of them have stabilized. Production is good. The efficiencies are very good. And what we will see is only improvement in all these areas, because these are very highly sophisticated and automated plant, and many of the initial teething problems we have been able to overcome. So all in all, I will say that both the cell and module will produce more than 3,700 megawatt. The plant in Bangalore will also operate, and the TOPCon will operate also at full capacity in this year.
Got it. Dr. Sinha, the question that I would have is that if indeed, let's say over the next 5 years, because the plans are large, right? I mean, and across varied segments, could it well happen that in a year you might miss select targets as per the guidance that you've given due to various factors, only to make it up in the next year? Because there is, almost I read 3 reports, all of which spoke about how the FY25 RE addition as well as the capex target has been missed. But could it well happen because there will be spillovers and you would make up for that maybe in FY26? Similarly, could happen in FY27, 28 also. Is that the template, if you will?
I don't think that's the correct way of extrapolating, because what happened, the pace at which we are growing is very high. And it took time for us to set many of these things right. Now that all has stabilized, you can see a very stable performance. So today we are much better equipped in getting land acquired for our renewable projects. The whole evacuation arrangement which is to be done is all tied up. So many of the things which we were in last year, we were still trying to figure out, have been all set right now. And hence, you will see that the consistency of performance will be very good. And that's why I'm saying that our core business, the fundamentals of the core business is very strong foundation. and it will only see huge amount of improvement in the investments that we have made in last few years.
Got it. Is there a probability, sir, that while you've given some of the guidance, by the pace of execution that you would do, you might, let's say if you've given the FY30 guidance, that there's a high probability that you might achieve it sooner as well? A lot of your peer sets that I talk to all talk about these probabilities, that the opportunity size is so large and they want to move at a quick pace in order to take the advantage of it, because the government of India ambitions are much larger than what all of the players put together might be able to dish out by FY30.
Yeah, and so for us, it has always been about very calibrated growth. We have not set huge target in terms of the capacity adds, but what we have given is the improvement that we will do in terms of the returns of the businesses, and that's what our focus is. This quarter also, you have seen that our EBITDA has improved tremendously, and our returns have improved tremendously, and that is what we are focusing on, so that we have more stability in terms of the profitability, in terms of free cash, and how we set up projects which will ensure the benchmark returns that we are looking for our business.
You reckon 15 to 17% CAGR EBITDA growth for the next 2-3 years is a possibility? That's what the estimates are, despite the fact that maybe your module margins, which is not a very large part of your console maybe, but the module margins might just normalize a little bit from the higher levels that they are right now. But do you reckon 15-17% EBITDA growth possibility?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the whole objective of setting up these plans and creating the right template for growth in future. And many of the things that we started in last 2-3 years, those results have started coming. This year, you will again see that some of the transmission projects that we are doing, they will get established. Out of the 6, 4 will get commissioned in this financial year. So I think all in all, we have large number and a large pipeline of projects that we need to execute, and with a better understanding of the market dynamics, as also in terms of the supply chain, we are much better equipped. So just for giving you the example, today we make our own cell and module. So our understanding that what will be the price of the modules that we will use in our own utility scale projects is much better and much better controllable. So there will be much better consistency in the performance of the company going forward.
Got it, sir. Okay. We'll leave it at that, Mr. Sinha. Thank you so much, Dr. Sinha, for joining us today and giving us your perspective, and all the best for the quarters ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much.